searching.
May I help you?
I'm here to help you. Listen, you can't buy that cat shirt.
I appreciate the help, but I'm perfectly capable of making rational purchasing decisions.
If you were rational, you'd listen to me.
You're wearing sunglasses inside. You look like a reject from Jersey Shore. And you're harassing a stranger in the ladies section of a department store. I don't think you're an authority on rational actions.
I'm here for a reason.
You want to buy the shirt for yourself?
I would never buy that cat shirt. Well, maybe once, but that's why I'm here. You can't make the same mistake I did.
My only mistake was stopping to talk with you.
Katie won't like it.
Wait, you know Katie?
I used to, a long time ago, and she won't like that shirt.
Katie loves cats.
And you want her to love you, but that shirt, this Christmas, bad combination.
You have no idea what you're talking about, okay?
Really? You're planning on wrapping it with that paper you have in your closet with the cute kittens peeking out of stockings?
How'd you?
And you've been practicing cutting gift tags into the shape of cat heads.
Oh, the tails are so hard. I can never get them right.
And at the last minute, you'll probably come up with some stupid pun like the perfect gift for the perfect girl.
Oh, that's good.
No, it's not good. It's terrible.
How would you know?
Because I'm you, Matt. From the future. Just older and wiser.
And shorter?
Time travel takes a toll on people! I'm incognito so no one sees us. So, are you gonna put the shirt away?
You haven't really told me anything.
You met Katie in March when you were acting in a play together. You got away with giving her that Hello Kitty lunchbox because you were only dating for a month and she thought it was kind of ironic. But now, things are getting serious. You guys wore couples costumes for Halloween.
Cat in a scratching post.
You are pathetic.
I almost went as the litter box.
You met her family for Thanksgiving. You shook her dad's hand meekly. You complimented her mother's food, but it came off as sarcastic. You tried to play football with her brothers. FYI, little Timmy's ankle heals.
Well, I thought we were playing tackle.
He was 5! His limb's hardly noticeable now, by the way. Look, Christmas is your last chance. Katie's expecting something special. To prove that you're the right man, you've got to do something more. Otherwise, you're going to be single by New Year's.
And things go badly when I'm single?
Things are bad now. But you could change things before they're irreparable.
Irreparable? Are you sure you're me? I've never used that word before in my life.
Well, there's a lot of quiet time in prison. You start to read a lot more.
That's cool. Wait, what, prison?
I've said too much. And I've stayed too long. Promise me you'll put the shirt back.
Why do I go to prison?
There's no time for the story. Let's just say it involves a Jimmy lock, a spy cam wedged in a manger with baby Jesus, and Katie's decision to donate her nativity set to the women's wing of her grandmother's nursing home.
That sounds horrible.
I saw things men are not meant to see. All right, I'm out of time. Put the shirt back.
Okay. This might do.
I'll tell PK you said hello.
I don't know anyone named PK.
You will soon. His name's Carmine. You just call him PK. It stands for Prison Kate. The gold chain, huh?
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting it for my girlfriend.
It's got no charm.
It's got a little panache.
I mean, it's just a chain. It's got nothing hanging from it.
Well, I mean, it's you! Shh! Well, why are you back to hassle me again?
It's It's my first time here. I'm trying to help you.
What do you mean first time? You just left a minute ago.
That wasn't me. Well, that wasn't the me from this timeline. That was you. You're looking at the cat shirt. This is.
I don't get it.
Well, that guy was the you from the timeline where you bought the cat shirt. I'm the guy from the timeline where I convince you not to, and you buy the chain instead.
So I changed the future? I'm not in jail and everything's better?
Well, you're not in jail.
So the new present doesn't make things better?
Let's just say there's a chain reaction.
What happens? What goes wrong?
Well, for starters, I've got one arm.
I thought the knotted sleeve might have been a fashion trend, you know, like rolled up jeans or pop collars.
What do you know about fashion? Anyway, you were this close to buying that hideous cat shirt. Which, you know, I'd point to, but no arm.
Sorry. Wow, this must really limit my acting roles. So, what happens? Katie hates the chain and rips my arm off?
Katie's hardly strong enough to rip your arm off.
So, does she hire someone to do it, or her limping brother? Oh, wait. Are there guerrilla mercenaries where you're from? Like mafia apes or orangutan hitmen?
The future is not run by monkeys. Do I look like I come from a place where monkeys rule?
I mean, yeah.
Future, no. Look, your decisions affect you and Katie, not all of mankind.
Okay, I get it. So how do I lose my arm? Is the chain not good enough?
The chain's just good enough. And that's the problem. It's boring, but it gets you through Christmas. You get through New Year's, and then Katie becomes restless and resentful. So for Valentine's Day, you panic because you don't know what to get her. You decide to search for a last-minute closeout of that cat shirt. But at the last minute, you panic and you Google flowers named for cats. So you end up buying a bouquet of tiger lilies, dandelions, catnip, and leopard's bane.
That's incredibly sweet.
And ridiculously expensive. Anyway, you rush across town before the florist closes, and you leap to the last train as it leaves the home station, and rip! Crash! Slam!
Does the door severs my arm?
No, the flowers. You're left with 11 decapitated stems and a crushed stalk of catnip.
Well, that's good, I guess.
Not so much. A shady passenger mistook the smell of the catnip for drugs, and he decides to take it from you. He clubs you in the elbow with a bottle of Boone's Farm, stabs you in the wrist with a rusty fork, and repeatedly bites you with his wine-stained teeth that look like fangs.
So my arm gets infected and has to be surgically removed.
If only it were that simple.
Will you just tell me what happens?
You leave the subway, you skip the police and the hospital, try to clean up so that you can still make it in time for Valentine's with Katie. You're scrubbing your arm in the kitchen sink when all of a sudden you hit the switch for the overhead light, and the disposal turns on, sucking your hand into it.
It devours half a limb before I even notice?
There are a lot of bubbles, and your arm goes numb. That bulb you failed to turn on is still the brightest thing in the room. I've got to go.
Wait,
Hey, don't buy the chain, Matt.
but... Oh, hey, I just got that light bulb crack.
That's illustrating my point.
When I reach the future and have to come back and save myself, I'm going to be nicer.
Buy a better present and you won't have to come back.
I'll show him. I'll show Katie too. Ooh, diamond rings. Now we're talking. A little pricey, but worth it. Where's the lady that runs this place?
Comes back in 5 minutes. She's currently having an allergic reaction to a gluten-free gingerbread cookie topped with gluten-filled icing.
That's fine. I'll just wait. Really? You're back again?
Actually,
You're a different me from a timeline where I bought the diamond ring, right?
Great. Then don't buy that.
Hey, 2 arms. I saved a mask. Oh my gosh, the ring causes me to wear that, doesn't it? But why? Wait, don't tell me. I buy the ring, but it costs a near fortune, forcing me to take a second job. I get that late night shift in the McBurger Hut, but I'm so tired, I fall asleep and take a face dive into the boiling vat of French fry oil, turning my head at the last second to preserve my face.
Impressive.
I'm right?
Not even close. Great imagination, though.
So the ring, it doesn't cause horrifying disfigurement?
Not at all. Katie actually loves it. You get engaged and happily married. Decades later, her little brother Timmy, unable to become a professional dancer due to an old ankle injury, becomes a big-time producer and offers you the lead role in a Phantom of the Opera Broadway revival.
That's amazing. It's a dream come true.
Actually, it's a nightmare. Yeah, you're a slave forced to perform for monkey overlords. A dozen actors took the role before you, but chimpanzee critics execute performers mid-show for drop notes.
But I don't really sing.
Well, I'm not expecting a long run. Poor Katie didn't make it to intermission for first musical.
Cats?
Duh.
So the ring actually leads to the rising of the apes.
It's actually an African blood diamond containing DNA from the missing link. Look, it's a long story. The curtain goes up in 5. I've got to get back.
Why would you go back?
Baboon bounty hunters. It's not pretty. It's too late for me. Save yourself. Save Katie.
But how do I do that? What should I get?
Out of the relationship!
He's right. I've got no other choice. I have to break up with her.
He's gone. You can come out.
I can't believe that actually works.
Your improv skills were as advertised. That monkey stuff was genius.
Yeah, I just followed your notes and riffed on what he fed me. How'd you know?
I have my ways. Anyway, here is the 50 that I promised. You'll get 50 more when he actually breaks up with me.
Isn't this a little excessive?
It's worth every penny.
I mean, the whole time travel ploy. I understand not wanting to date this Matt guy, but why can't you just break up with him?
He has to break up with me. It is the only safe option for both of us. If I dump him, he'll go over the edge and I will feel responsible. I'll dig out the cat shirt and start wearing it to bed every night. I'll snuggle it for comfort. I'll eat exclusively from my Hello Kitty lunchbox and don pieces of my Halloween costume to try and appear carefree and aloof. My feline fascination will descend into obsession till I become a hideously bizarre cat lady, luring in strays, kidnapping stray kittens, and buying truckloads of cats on the black market in a feeble and futile attempt to find happiness.
I don't believe that would happen in a million years.
Would you believe 30?